Let's talk Suns-Mavericks. Another series I think could go to the distance. I think it's another one of those situations where the underdog is getting significantly undervalued. Mavericks, 5.5-point underdogs. Like the Pelicans weren't 5.5-point underdogs, and there's a team that went 1-12 to start the season. Like, you've got Luka Doncic. Like, what are we talking about here? Jalen Brunson gives you 20. Luka gives you 30. Spence can give you 20. Dwight Powell can give you 15. Maxi Kleber gives you 15, 17. Reggie Bullock gives you 15. I mean, what? This is like a very good defense that can switch things and be long and athletic and do all the things that Phoenix can do. They just don't have Chris Paul. Like, Jalen Brunson is basically their version of Chris Paul. Luke is their version of Devin Booker. Probably Spencer or Reggie Bullock is their version of Mikal Bridges. Dwight Powell certainly no DeAndre Ayton, but okay, I guess that's the matchup issue, right? But he's still a very good defender and can rebound his ass off, so it's going to be tight. I love the idea of Chris Paul and Luka on the floor at the same time. I love the idea of, like, Chris Paul versus Jalen, Book versus Luka. Who's going to score more? Who's going to turn the ball over less? By the way, New York's awesome. You can same game parlay props, and like you could literally take like Chris Paul under 2.5 turnovers and Jalen Brunson over probably 1.5 turnovers at plus money. Just love that stuff. Mavs just keep getting better all month. Even without Luka, they were really good. With Luka, they basically dismantled the entire Jazz organization. Like, the Jazz, I'm not even going to discuss this because we have too much to get to, but like the Jazz are in complete disarray right now. Like, we've got a situation where Rudy Gobert is telling the Jazz organization it's either Donovan Mitchell or me. And that is all because of the Mavs and a bee sting to his eye. So, do not sleep on the Mavericks. This thing could go 7. And also, little shade alert, Jason Kidd was talking shit about the Jazz by complimenting the Suns centers. You know how that whole thing goes. It's like a backhanded compliment, sort of. He goes, yeah, the difference between the Suns and the Jazz, our last opponent, yeah, the Suns can hurt you in the paint. JaVale and Ayton. This is not Rudy Gobert and Hassan Whiteside. Like, these guys actually can put the ball into the basket. Our bigs are going to be tested. Wow. Like, what? That's a real quote that I just read. So we're going to know a lot more about this series after the first game is in the books tonight. Obviously haven't listened to it or watched it. So we'll have to talk about this on Wednesday.